Hey, this is Matt Sloan. I'm going to show you a little bit about my process where when I'm finished with a drawing, and here's the drawing I promised to show you last time. Ta-da! Um, when I finish a drawing, I go through the same process of like setting myself up. It's kind of a ritual that helps me keep moving forward. So very simply, I pull up this tape that sits at each corner. The tape allows me to move my drawing around at will without worrying about the paper falling off. And there's two pieces here, so I take this sheet, and now it gets archived in a little box, and that gets put aside. And then make sure the tape is now covering the new piece of paper, and then it's flush to this little bar in the lap desk here. This tape occasionally gets replaced, but as you can imagine, this tape helps me move the lap desk around. It's got a nice soft cushy bottom, hard surface. Helps me move it around so that as a this crooked hand lefty thing I got going, it allows me to make these movements without having to like crane around the surface. So I have a lot of movement with the surface itself that helps me like do a straight line, even if it's not a straight up and down when you finally look at it. So at this stage I have to decide like what kind of framing am I going to do, and as an example of the kind of framing, so this is from Tully's Garden. First drawing is basically just a wide open panel. It's one big rectangle, but then I switch it up and I do like there's squares and there's a little rectangle, or there's two side-by-side panels with other stuff going on, or just back to a big old panel. So once I decide what that framing is going to be, let's say I'm going to do one big open panel, I just mark out about an inch from each corner, a little dot, and then I make a line to very roughly estimate like what's the basic frame I'm going to allow myself. And I don't use a ruler. I used to, but it kind of got me in my analytical head, and I don't want to be there when I'm starting my next drawing. I want to be in a more organic space. So I let this line be organic, and I'll go back to the edges here in Tully's Garden. You can see like that's not a straight line. These lines are hand drawn. They're a little messy, and I like that. I like the feel of that organic, non-perfect linear stuff that we see enough of anyway all around us. So now I'm set for my next drawing. As you saw in one of my other videos, the next thing I move into is I look for what's the object or the thing or the model that I'm going to start my drawing with, usually in a photograph or something in front of me. So anyway, very simple process. I hope this is useful. I'll see you next time.